Hallo, hallo, doe je ermee, doe je ermee. Kijk nog wat het doet. For everybody that's watching, welcome to the first round of this league. It's more of a test race, but yeah, for anyone, of course nobody knows how this format works. On Friday we have two free practice, then at Saturday there is a third free practice, and at Saturday where we are now is the qualifying, and then at Sunday at 7 p.m. or 8 p.m. if you're coming from the Netherlands, we have a race which is gonna be a full race just like in real life. So in Qatar tomorrow it will be 57 laps at the Losail International Circuit in Qatar, which is 5.4 kilometers long, and it is since 2021 on the calendar of the Formula 1 race. It's a difficult track to overtake, of course, especially with this type of cars. They are very wide, so it will be interesting to see if everybody is going to get a quali setup, because your starting position here is really important for the race tomorrow. I think we'll start in 2 or 3 minutes, if I see the Discord correct. And for everybody who's watching, Discord link is also in the chat. It's pinned, so if you want to join and drive. We have also F2 that's also driving with 100% of everything, but then we will drive 2 hours earlier than the Formula 1 race, just like in real life. Just waiting on the lobby lead to wait if you can ready up. I don't know a lot of this I know a few of these drivers, but a lot of them I don't really know who they are, so it will be interesting to see what their pace will be. Also, we're driving on equal performance, so the car will not make a difference today, and that's just the whole season. We're also driving with 100% because the real F1 season, of course, has ended. So we also, it's just perfect because the real season ended, of course, and the season will also end 1 week before the real F1 starts again. I need to invite someone, yeah. And I think everybody has joined right now. I think we'll have a full qualifying. There's one guy will join in quali, and there's also a new driver joined. 15 drivers now. Tomorrow we will have a full grid, but not everybody can qualify, so that's their own problem. So they will start at the back of the grid. Not ideal at a track like Qatar, where overtaking is really difficult. But, yeah, that's their own choice. Of course, this track was opened in 2004 and was used for MotoGP. It's still used. And then in 2021, a few tracks fell off because of COVID. Singapore, Australia, Japan. I think that was it. Maybe one more, China as well. And then we had three reserving tracks: Istanbul Park, this track, and I think what the other one was, but I don't know. It doesn't matter. But yeah, drivers I think like this track really well, because quali is just a perfect track, but for the race, I don't know how the people will have an opinion on that. But myself, I like it's really fun to drive, because it's a lot of high speed, and if you can battle clean, it's really nice, but it's just hard to overtake. Only real opportunity is the first corner, or maybe the hairpin in the second sector at the beginning, and maybe the fast corners, but that's you're just gonna lose a lot of time if you do that every lap. But we'll see how it will play out. So what you'll see, it is full quali, so we'll have Q1, Q2 and Q3, just like in real life. There will only be one guy we will be left behind in Q1. Well, let's see who it is. Just like I said, I don't know any of these drivers apart from maybe 3 or 4, but the rest I don't really know what I can expect. Maybe after 1 or 2 rounds we can have a bit better view on the drivers, but now I just I don't know about them now. So already up now for the quali. Of course, tomorrow in 24 hours the race will go ahead at the Qatar circuit. I also drive here, but in the F2 for Prema. If you want to join, the link is still in the comments. F1 grid is full, but you can also always be a reserve or join F2, because there are a lot of places there, and you can grow to F1 if you would like. Keko on pole prediction, says the owner. Maybe he knows drivers better, so he must be a good driver then in the Red Bull. As we are already up now. By the way, if my mic sometimes disconnected, please say it, because I don't have the best. Okay, it still works now. It will be dry, of course. I don't think there's ever been a rainy race here at Qatar, but I could be wrong. So here are for the quali. Let's see who will take pole position here. First Q1 with 16 drivers, or 17. The one will join, I think, in the Q1 session, so 2 will be eliminated. Yeah, I don't really have something to say about the drivers because I don't know them. The only one I know is the guy in the McLaren, Troy, and maybe Ames, Tim in the Ferrari as well, and then for the rest I don't know anybody. So let's see who will come out first on track. It will be a kick Sauber of Razor on the soft compound. Let's see what tire everybody chooses. Some people have chosen the mediums. Could be an option as well because, yeah, tomorrow of course, you can't really check what tire sets, the hard, the medium, or a soft. And also car formation, I think everybody will drive with a quali setup. And that's what I will do, so I think they will do that too. I think we can maybe know more about them after Q1, maybe Q3 plus Q1 from the faster people. They will maybe send back to the others because it's a new league, so it's the first race, so nobody knows things about them. Maybe in time trial you can see time, because I haven't seen them. Now I think the first lap in this league will be Razor, so we'll just look at him. There's one guy out on the medium, so there's Nana in the half. As Razor is coming back in the pit, so he won't do a lap, maybe hit a wall. I don't know how, but then will be Donny will start a lap here in the Williams, because equal performance, so yeah, it just doesn't matter what car you have, will ride and Boylan will do the first lap in his league. I think that 22 low will be enough, or 2-2, I don't know, 2-4. I am bored with him using my ERS here to the fourth turn here. First about to be invalidated, and we'll look at his teammate there, Momo. Doesn't invalidate, let's see what he can do. 37, I don't know, that's fast, and nobody behind him, I think. Maybe the he is purple behind Suzuki's app. I don't know if he's in the lab to this, and he invalidates, so I think we'll let him through. It's giving him dirty air, it's not ideal for Rio. Momo 58-0. Let's see what the Ferrari can do. Let's see, started with, yeah. Here goes Momo to the penultimate corner now. Is going to the last corner to be the first man in his league who set a lap on the board. There he goes. Towards the line, using no left. Now we turn it on at 22.3. Let's see if Rio can do that. 21.7, that's almost 7 tenths faster. Good lap from him, I think will be enough for him to get to 2-2. Maybe one of the passes, I think, is in the left, yeah, on the medium, 23.3, so he needs to improve on that. And Giraffe, 2-4 in the Alpine, then we have an Aston, and he goes to 2-2 with a 22.0. The other Ferrari, Tim now starting his lap also on the medium. Nana at 23.3 on the medium. Mediums are a bit slower. And there goes, I know how it's now going to catch up to P1 with a 21.4, as the owner said he would do. Clears him, and that's 3 tenths of a second, 2.5. See, we're also in a lap now. And McLaren with maybe Troy. That's 57.4 in the middle sector. I think that's a bit fast, but he invalidates. And I think he just came in too early. And that cost him the lap now if he goes to pit. He is completing the lap 21.7. So put him in P2. Now he got cash app to invalidate, and Rio is doing another lap. just as Ray will do in Saturday. That's his first lap, or just came into the pit. And Alpine going into the pit behind the Ferrari of Kim. Now look at him through the last corner. There he goes towards the line. What can he do? To the 21, 22-1 for Ferrari. That's a good lap for him on the medium. About 6.5 tenths behind the leading driver now. And 18 to P4, 21.7. A lot of drivers at the same pace apart from Keki, and now we have Rio with a 10th improvement to the first sector. Now we're going to the second sector where he got held up a bit by Akita, maybe in the field now. 3 tenths almost, that will fool him. For now, has stopped. Let's see what he can do. Gets the dirty air again from Akita crash that. I hope he goes out of the way on time. He's also on the left, so I don't think he will move. Maybe gets a little bit of a slipstream here. To the line, there he goes. He's gonna beat the 21.4. Yes, 21.354 for Rio. That's a good lap from him. And let's see if anybody else is on the lap. Troy, still of course, and Razor in Saturday. One more lap on the board for him. Let's see who is in the lap for Ferrari, maybe. Yeah, he's just starting the lap, and then I think going into the pit. Alpine going into the pit as well. Maybe the other Williams. He's also starting the lap. He's 14, doesn't have a time yet, so he needs to start a lap. Maybe everybody could step in the circle the first two practices went before the quali. Not everybody attended those. They don't have as much track time as the people who attend them. Now let's see what left. Not the Ferrari, also not the Aston, I think. No. See who is in the left. Not, also not. Maybe the Haas in the left noodle. So he can do 30.633 at the Eric retires from P3. I think he will be paid too. Razor also not only 30.509, and the Aston was line starting his lap, so go back to that purple, but I don't think that's completely true. Taking his corners flat out in the sixth gear. I think he'll take this one as well, 6 and flat out he does. There's a white line there, so maybe we lost time. Tim also retires on the medium. Could be a gamble, and I think will be safe. 22-1, there he goes. 22-2 for the Williams. 27 FP8 for them. Floyd, another from other leagues. He's quite fast, but yeah, the people in the top 3 are also quite good, so we'll see where he can put it in McLaren. You see that Keki left and now joined back again, so I don't know how that's gonna work out with this game. And if we see Aston Martin who spun, it's Mano in P15, doesn't have a lap as well. And yeah, his second set of tires also ruined now. The Alpine on the left improved with 1,000 seconds, as you see from a drone, I think, or he's over a car, I don't know what happened. And there he goes to the last one. 24.2 is I don't think enough, but he can improve on his left. 20.2 improves with 2,000 of a second. That is not enough, I think, for a Q2 spot in the Alpine here for him. The Noodle in the lap, 1 and 2.1, I don't think that's a push lap. He's in the pit, and he is on the left, Troy is on the left, that's you can board with him, the McLaren driver. almost flat out here. 30.3, I think it's the fastest first sector. 30.5 now. Purple, maybe I saw it wrong, and also someone joined now, Dumb John in the Red Bull. So he will also take part in this rally. So people will be eliminated. One of them now is Mano and himself then. But let's look at Troy. He doesn't have a lap on the board yet, so he needs to set a lap, I think. Is what I've seen right now. You can set it for the fastest lap, 57.7. Isn't the fastest second sector. Maybe he will put in around P4 or P5. I think you can split them with this time. He has 6,000 ahead of him. And starting the lap, so there goes Troy. Can get into the 21. He can by 17,000 with his split and 22.0 for him. I think it will put him safely through to the second part of qualifying. To look on board with Razor and validate his last lap and first lap he came into the pit. Let's see what he can do also in the third lap. And he validates again. Yeah, he needs to set a lap because otherwise he will get knocked out. And we look at Donut, he is on the lap now. To the first sector here. Top corners, there he goes, 30.5 he wants to aim at. 30.5 it is for Tom Donut. See what he can do to the second sector on this Red Bull. 57.7 will be identical to first time. I think he will put car at P7 or P6, maybe P5 to get a good last sector. There's a 6 hour in the way there at the penultimate corner that maybe will cost him a little bit of time. You also see Aston Martin ahead of him. There is Mano. To the line 21.8, so he's ahead of him. Great last sector again. People who are on a lap, I don't know who are. I don't think anybody is. Or maybe Jake is 30.0, that's a great first sector for him. It's 5 times faster than the man on P4. Oh, sorry. Okay, sorry, I will turn the game down. I haven't decided. Can you tell me in the chat if it's good right now? Jake the line 21.3, exact the same time as Rio, identical on the 1000. It's a 21.354 and he will be safely through. Okay. Yeah, I saw that already, but yeah, normally I don't commentate, so yeah. See Noodle and Razor still with no time, and we have 3 minutes on the clock to set a time, which is better than 24.2 to put them through to Q2. As we see the Visa on his 5th lap on his tire. Let's see what he can do to the line. To a 22 maybe. Yes, 22.9. Improves, but not his position. Yeah, Jake, I think, will go for another one at least, right, with new tires on his car. will be quite close, I think, with the last 4 cars, the 2 Haases and the Alpine and the Kick Sauber in P17. If there's anything wrong again, just say it. As I think we're gonna look at them, because they are in battle for a Q2 spot. 2 of them will not make it, so yeah, one of the 2 or 2 of the 4 will not make it to the second part, and will have to wait or leave the lobby. I don't know how it's gonna work here, because there will be no race after this. There will be tomorrow at the same time as this, the race will start for 57 laps here at the circuit Losail in Qatar. Let's see who will be the first to start a lap from this group. It will be Nana, I think, who set his lap on the medium, so I think he will improve on that 23.3. Let's see what he can do. We can also compare the laps. I think he will not continue, so a 22.9 is maybe what they're aiming for, or 23.0 maybe. Let's see what Nana can do with 30.5, improves 2.710. So let's see what the Alpine can do. I haven't saw it, so I'll just 31.2. He needs to be quicker than that on the second sector, otherwise it will be difficult for him. Let's see what Noodle can do. We've already saw him. 30.6 he done, and Razor 31.5. So it will be difficult for Giraffe and Razor to get through, because the other 2 Haases are just a lot quicker. A second improvement for Nana on his soft run. Giraffe also on a lap of 4. 4 laps already used, so I don't know if that's ideal, as we will get the checkered flag, and somebody went up, I think was Mano. Let's see, Nana to 22.1 and Giraffe to 24.1 at P15 at risk, and there goes Noodle to P14. Let's see what Razor can do. Can he do 22.9, or else he will be eliminated towards the line and he will not make it? Can he get ahead of Giraffe? No, he will not. And just like in real life, the Kick Sauber will start at the back with the Alpine ahead of him, and the rest of the grid will be decided at the second part from P11 to 15, and then in Q3 10 to 1. See, I don't think anybody is on the lap. He was, but invalidated. Mano also not pushing. Mercedes of AP is also still on the lap. I know why I would do that, just ruining a set. It really doesn't matter, because tomorrow they will just have new tires. In real life, it wouldn't be the smartest decision, but that's just the game. There he goes. Can he improve his time? Maybe to the front of the field? No. Improves with 60,000 of a second, but doesn't improve his position. Was already through, so this will be the grid for the Q1 session. It is Giraffe at the back with Razor, and then at the front Rio and Jake with the exact same time. It will be this close in Q3. It will be exciting to watch as Mano crosses the line, so we'll continue to the second part of qualifying, and we will see you, I think, in a minute there. as we are back at the second part of qualifying Q2 with 5 drivers will be left behind in Q2. See, it's still working. Hello. Yeah, okay. Let's see who will be the first to start everybody out apart from Mano Pro 12. See, there's an Alpine of Eric who will start a lap. I think maybe we'll have 20.9 or 0.8 here. .0 is a very good first sector for Eric. Let's see. Just shit, I can't just switch fast enough to other driver. See Rio not on a lap. Momo with a, I can't see it. Just for Eric 57.3 I think will be aimed at 57.1. That's a really good lap from him in the Alpine. Maybe this can put him already to a 20 point something. The Alpine driver flat through the penultimate corner now, up towards the last corner. Which, of course, last year the pits was at the other side. There goes Eric, 21.2. Let's see what AP can do, 21.6. And then Visa Cash App just missed it, invalidates. And now we have a Visa Cash App, he's not on a lap, maybe one of the Williams. He is not. Rio 30.2, Tim in the pits. So a Red Bull now of Keki. What can he do? Can he put his car into the 20s? 21.4, doesn't improve on his Q1 time. There goes Domi, not improved. Nana not on the lap, will be a Mercedes of Jake, who got a really good last Q1 lap, and now at 21.6 is 3/10 off. Maybe the track has worsened over, I don't know if it can happen in game, but maybe the track is worse. Now Troy invalidates. I don't know if it was the last corner. Here he goes. It was a 21.4, so we'll put in P3. And Rio again close to other driver. Now 1,000 behind Keki, I will call him, because it's just difficult to pronounce. An Alpine is going to the pits, or a Red Bull Dumb Donut will invalid. He will go to the pits, and I think that was everyone to the lap. Domi, but he goes outside the track, but doesn't invalidate. Okay, that's interesting. So we will just continue his lap. He's now on P11, 22.5, the slowest time now. Let's see what he can do. He goes to a 22.2 ahead of Pep, Hai and Nana. And I think that were the drivers that were going to the lap at this run. Or is there anybody else I've missed? No, I don't think so. Yeah, I can maybe rate the drivers from what I've seen. I think the battle we will see tomorrow will be maybe between Eric, Keki, Rio, Jake, and I think Troy will also be in that mix. I think just, will be a lot of fast drivers who are just in the mix there to win, because also the DRS train, even though there's only one DRS trade, but DRS is just so powerful this game, enabled after 2 laps. So after the first lap it will be already enabled, and that's going to be helping the people behind the leader to follow. And Rio on a new lap, 30.1 in the middle, in the first sector. Let's see if he can go to the first, to the top of the timing and beat Eric, who already retired. I think 21.2 will be enough. I think if you want to get through, I think you would aim at a 22.0 or a 21 high. 57.2, 1.5, 10 improvement. Can get a good last sector. I think he can beat Tim and or Eric, sorry, and go to the top of the timing. Let's see what Ferrari can do. His teammate still not set a lap. And there he goes. Can he get the fastest lap? He can't, but it's an improvement of a 10th, 21.3. Let's see if there's anybody else. I think will be Vertex, or I don't know, I see his name. No, he's not on a lap. Noodle is in a lap, I think, or is doing a double out lap, but he has his ERS system on. Let's see it. Yeah, he's in a lap. Also hasn't set a lap yet. Let's see what the Haas can do. 57, no, 58.1. That won't be good enough, I think. And is there anyone else? Tim started a lap, so you can look at him after this. I don't think he will beat his teammate with this, and he just needs to improve a lot more than that. And he goes to the line. 22.5. It is a good last sector though, but if the middle sector gets a bit of work, then I think he can get through. Let's look at Tim, what he can do. 30.211. A bit of oversteer there. Now middle sector split 57.3. See here at the Ferrari to the fast SS, or not SS, just really fast corners. Let's look at Ferrari here on board through the last corner and up towards the line. Let's see what he can do. Where can he put his prancing horse going to the line? 21.5 ahead of Jake and AP, his teammate. And there goes Troy. You can look at him maybe. Here on the McLaren team. Became constructor champ in real life. Now the car doesn't matter. Now here looking. Going to the first sector split. 30.1 purple. Good first sector for Troy here. See AP also on the lap, but he doesn't improve. So go back to Troy here. So we see Tim to 21.5, or he already said a lap, sorry. It was, I think, Manu Pro 12 who went to P7. Yeah, it was. So he puts himself on that top 10. Here Troy then through the last few corners. Now coming up to the last corner. Let's see what he can do. Maybe he can go to the fastest lap if he can nail this last sector. Good last corner. Can he top the timing sheets? He can. 21.2 ahead of Eric, so he will be safely through at that time. See if there are any other people on the lap. It will be Lisa Kesha, but he's just cutting the corner here as well. I don't know if that's allowed. There's nobody on the lap. Will be a few people out of the pits. Keki will start a lap, so I'll just look on board with him. Had a great lap in Q1, so I think he will improve on his time. Taking a very wide line, taking full of the curb on the first corner here. The exit as well. Let's see what he can do in his Red Bull. And also challenge for pole, of course, in the next part of qualifying. So we see Haas in front of him. He needs to get out of the way, and he gets dirty air, and I think that will bother him a few as it is. And he broke a brake marker board, and that will be reported, I think, because that just cost him a lot of time, and he won't be happy about that. Then let's see who is on a lap. Sorry, I wasn't looking. Let's look at Rio, his time. Dom Donut as well. Let's first look at him at the first sector split, 30.3. That's a good first sector. Momo on outlap Nana, 30.5 for him. Improved though with a lot of time. Noodle coming to the last corner to start his lap. Rio again getting held up by, I don't know if it's the same Haas, but he needs to get out of the way because this is just, yeah, he's also on a lap, so yeah, it's really bothering for Rio. And now he will get a slipstream, but he doesn't have anything. He doesn't get an advantage from it because look here, he just needs to back out from the Haas to don't crash into him. But is he gonna overtake him now? The Haas is just blocking him badly, so I think he will have a word with the stewards about that. Now he gets a nice slipstream though. Can he get to the first place? He can. 21.178, so maybe it helped him in the last few in the straight and the fast corner section as we have here. Vertic with 8/10 improvement. Also he goes to the last corner with a big improvement. Can he get to maybe P8 or P7? But this time P8 for him. That's a good lap. So another purple sector here at Manu Pro 12. Ew, invalidates. That's really bad from him. He can be in trouble for his Q3 spot. Domi won't be improving. Pep High will be with almost 2/10. So at the Aston, it was him, but he's not improving, of course. Momo 30.4. Dom Donut 57.5. Is it gonna be enough? And is Manu gonna be in for real trouble? Had a 21.758. Let's see if that would have been enough. Dom Donut to the line. Let's see what he can do. P9, and I think Manu Pro will be in big trouble here. As we see his teammate can maybe knock him out. The Aston Martin coming through the last corner. Haas again in front of him. I don't know what it is with them Haases, and there he goes, and he beats him. This time wouldn't have been enough, and Domi invalidates, but his teammate doesn't. Let's see what he can do. Can he get through? He just about can't, and is P11, and I think that will be Q2 over. Yeah, Vertic coming to the line, but he is safely through though. As we here see the Q2 results with Rio, Troy, Eric in the top 3. Then we have Keke, Tim, Jake, AP, Vertic, Dom Donut, Pep High, and then the eliminated drivers Momo, Mano, Domi, Nana, and Noodle in the bottom, or not the bottom, from P11 to P15, but in Q2 the bottom 5. So we have Q3 coming up now. It's where it's all gonna happen for the top 10 drivers, and we will start. We'll decide our starting positions for tomorrow. As we are here, let's see how many tires they have left. And as we see the first drivers coming out, it is Tim, who is going to be the first one to get out of the pits. As we are gonna look on board the wall lap with Tim, and let's see what he can do and where he can put his prancing horse. As we are here gonna look at him, maybe the pole lap, we don't know. I don't know why I can see the timing things. That's EA. Oh, here, sorry, I put it off, not EA's fault there, Tim. Bit of a slide there. 30.0 here to the first sector. That's a great first sector. I haven't seen a 30.0, I think, in this quality. Maybe from Keke or Jake or Rio. We see him here through the second sector now, through the last sector, going through the last corner now. Let's see what he can do. If he can put, he will put his Ferrari on the top, but let's see if he can stay there. 21.2. So, and Eric 21.1, Vertic next, and then it will be Rio with the outlap. So for him will be Dom Donut. Vertic, can he beat that? He can't. 21.4, as you see Dom Donut, and then Pep High, I think, yes, it will be. See if he can beat Eric's time. Provisional poll right now is 21.1. Dom Donut doesn't beat it, goes to P5. We see Pep High 57.5 won't be enough as well. So both Mercedes, Jake 21.3, DP and almost the same time, but 20 thousandths behind. The only fast guys we have left are Rio, Troy and Keke, and Troy has a 30.0 And now 57.7. What a second sector for Troy. Has he been sandbagging this whole quali? Because that is 4 tenths faster than provisional pole right now. As we see Keke to the line. What can he do in his Red Bull P5? And now Troy, can he put it in the 20s? He just about cannot 21.0, but seems happy about lap in Rio getting held up again by a Visa this time. Some of the drivers need to learn to just let the faster cars through in the quali. The race is a different story. Apart from if you have blue flags and goes off the track, doesn't invalidate, so there's a bit of luck there, and it's P4 21.2 flat for Rio as everybody set their lap. Really close between the top 8, you can say, in 4 tenths, and the top 6 in 3 tenths, the top 7 even. And let's see if anybody else is going to do a lap. Keke will do 2 laps on this tire. And he cannot go on a lap. Maybe he's stopping the corner, taking the old pit line there, and there's already somebody out. It's Eric, so he won't be waiting for other people to go out. Oh, and loses a car almost, and we see Vertic again going out. I know he's maybe warming his tire up a bit, but this won't be helping him in tire degradation. As we will look with him on board, I think, yes we will, because there's nobody else out. At what could be, maybe invalidates this the next lap, or he's just going to the pits. I don't know what was the purpose of that, but yeah, interesting. Then we will look at the verdict. Oh, he crashed and brings out a yellow flag in the second sector. There goes his front wing, and he needs to get back to the pits as fast as possible if he can make it. There are still 4 minutes on the clock, so I think he will easily make it, but he is just in the second sector, so no, never mind, he's already at the pits almost, but still not ideal for him. And is there anybody else going out? It will be Dumb Donut who will open it then, I think. And now we see Verdict in the back in his Visa. And yeah, let's see what he can do in his Red Bull. For now he is starting in P10 with Troy on pole. Top 10 separated by a second and 1,000. If there's anybody watching, you can let me know your predictions for this quali. and there goes Dom Donut through turn 15, and now going up to turn 16, the Red Bull driver. Let's see what he can do on his final lap. Maybe he can give his teammate a slipstream after that. Maybe that's also planned, we don't know that for sure. There goes Dom Donut through the first corner here on board with him. Oh, and he invalidates. Oh, that's not great for him. He can't use that. Maybe he has enough fuel to go again, but I don't know. Troy is the last one to exit the pits with 1 minute and 40 seconds to go. It can be maybe busy on track, so he needs to look out for that. And sorry, I completely missed it, but Eric is now on his lap and he validates already. So we'll look at Tim then. We haven't missed anything, only the first corner. As we see Tim now coming up to the first sector, 29.9. That's the fastest first sector we've seen so far. A mega lap at this moment, and verdict behind him 30.1. So track is improving a lot. Tim 29.9. That's really fast for the Ferrari driver. The team from Maranello in Italy, of course. There he goes for the second sector. 57.7 was the fastest, and he is almost matching that. And Jake, oh, he retires on track, I think. I don't know why he done that. 2.5 tenths improvement for Tim, so this will put him at, for now, top of the timing sheets and ahead of Troy, who is on the lap, and Jake there, I don't know if he's on track, I don't know, but there goes Tim. Can he get into the 120s? He just can't, but he goes to the fastest lap of the session, 21.0, and for now provisional pole. Verdict doesn't beat him. Then we have Dom Donut going 7 tenths, so we'll put him around P6 ahead of Jake, who I expected to qualify higher than this, but he bottled it. And there he goes, Dom Donut. Before that goes Keke. Oh, doesn't make it. There goes AP Rio, the last man to beat, but he invalidates. Oh, and Troy still, sorry, I forgot about him. 50,000, 57.7. Can he put his McLaren on pole? He's the only one who can beat Tim still. It will be a 1-2 for two Dutch drivers then. Can he put it in the 120s? There he goes, up towards the line, needs an improvement. There he goes, it's a 20.8. And puts his McLaren on pole position for tomorrow's race with a mega last sector. Because he was half a tenth improvement. And coming up to the line he improved 1.5 tenths more. And see at the sector, yeah, it was almost 2 tenths faster than his first run. So you can go over the grid. Troy on pole for tomorrow's race. Tim on P2, also not a bad starting position. Keke on P3. Eric, AP, Dom Donut, Rio, who wanted more, I think. Jake also, and then Verdict and Pepe, who will start at P10. And I think it will be it for today, or we will drive now, I don't know. No. I think I can end it. So yeah, there was the grid. Yeah, of course everybody leaves and we are here now in the race, but tomorrow night at the same time, 8 p.m. for European time, and then 7 p.m. for British time. So yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow, and we'll be in a really exciting race. 57 laps here at the Lusail circuit in Doha in Qatar. So you can miss that race. So tomorrow at 7 p.m. British time or 8 p.m. European time, you need to be there to watch this race. And thank you everybody for watching. Troy on pole position with Tim alongside him, then Keke in P3 will be the top 3 for tomorrow, and I will see you tomorrow.